Well, there's a breaking news coming in. Though the Congress Working Committee is taking place virtually, several Congress workers gathered outside the party's 24 Akbar Road office and raised slogans in support of the Gandhi family. Well, many of them carry placards like Gandhi ke alawa, and also Congress interim president Sonia Gandhi attends the party's working committee's virtual meeting. Well, to know more information on this, we have our CVR correspondent, Jagdish. Jagdish, over to you, Jagdish.
Yes, the interim Congress president is offered, Sonia Gandhi is offered to resign. In fact, the CWC, the Congress Working Committee meet is underway in Delhi. The moment that the meeting started, and the current interim president Sonia Gandhi joining through a video call has clearly expressed that she is not willing to continue as the party president now. Now, after the 23 top Congress leaders writing to Sonia Gandhi, calling for a complete overhaul of the Congress party. In fact, they want a full-time Congress president who really take the seniors and the youngsters in the party and they want a complete overhaul of the Congress party, Avila. So this is very clear that now Sonia Gandhi is not ready to continue, and in fact Rahul Gandhi also wants he also is not keen to continue, want a new outsider, a new leader out of the Gandhi family to become the president of the party. In fact, Rahul Gandhi is pulling for 2 vice presidents, and he wants the senior leaders of the party to guide the new president to take the party ahead and face a big challenge, because remember the big assembly elections are also lined up in the years to come. They have BR polls also coming up very soon, which is going to be very crucial for Congress party. Avila?
Yes, also Mr. Jagdish, I would like to ask you, well, Sonia Gandhi says that she will either resign immediately or also give the party a particular deadline to find a new chief. Can you give me an explanation on this? Like, what is the deadline, or is there any specific deadline for this?
Because in the Congress party, this is the Congress Working Committee which polls for a new president. As of now, Sonia Gandhi is the interim party president.
Right.
So now she resigns and not willing to continue. That's indicating that she is reluctant to continue. It would be either Rahul Gandhi to be elevated again as the party president, or a new election is going to be held to elect a new party president. But yes, senior leaders within the Congress party, let it be Manmohan Singh, Ghulam Nabi Azad, all leaders have written letters to the Congress president saying they want a complete overhaul of the Congress party, even
right.
decentralization of certain powers of the state units. What is happening right now is certain decisions of the Pradesh Congress Committee, the state affairs are being taken up by the central leadership in Delhi. So yes, everything the Congress leaders want it to be centralized. So certain decisions can be taken at the state level by the certain Congress chiefs, and it do not concern the party chiefs in Delhi. So this will certainly keep the party together and give empowerment to the state units to take decisions on their own. In fact, Rahul Gandhi wants two vice presidents, two general secretaries, under the new party president. So yes, right now the Congress meet is going on in Delhi, and certainly leaders are planning for a complete overhaul. They want the leadership to be changed so that new reforms can be built in Babila.
Yes, also Jagdish, according to a close source, it is said that like this may open up 2 scenarios. Like if Rahul Gandhi also refuses to reconsider, well, maybe Sonia Gandhi may stay on as interim chief until the party selects a non-Gandhi president, either through elections or consensus. So other option is Rahul Gandhi agreeing to take over as the interim president.
So the moment Rahul Gandhi offered that is not willing to continue, in July 2019, Sonia Gandhi agreed to become the interim president. So what is happening right now is the party leaders really don't want someone out of the Gandhi family, but someone to take up the leadership within the Gandhi family to run the party. But yes, they want certain changes within the party. general secretaries as well as the state unit chiefs also to be changed and given them certain powers. So yes, if Sonia Gandhi, as per the views coming in, that the moment the meet started, she clearly expressed a view saying that she is not reluctant, she is not keen to continue as the interior party president and wants someone to take over the party presidentship. So yes, she's also, she knows that it's becoming very tough to handle the party presidency, being interior president. So yes, the senior leaders as well as the leaders within the party want a full-time party president, and in case Rahul Gandhi also not willing to take up the party presidentship, then certainly elections need to be called up for the post. Havila?
Yes, also, Mr. Jagdish, I would like to ask you, well, after six years after the party's electoral route pushed into a continuing downward, well, 23 senior leaders of the Congress, including five former chief ministers, many Congress working members and sitting MPs and several former universities have an unprecedented pushback. So it was sent a letter to the party chief calling for the sweeping changes from top to bottom. What do you have to say on this?
Because the leader's writing is very eminent, because what is happening within the Congress party, they have lost a big leader, Jyotiraditya Scindia, moving over to the BJP.
Right.
So Sachin Pilot also was on the verge of crossing over to the BJP. So the leadership within the Congress party, senior leaders are worried, because what could be the fate of the Congress party in the days ahead.
Right.
Before the Congress faces the next Lok Sabha elections in 2023,
Right.
So they want a complete overhaul of the Congress party. The leadership to be changed. They want certain structural changes within the Congress party.
Right.
To tackle the BJP, the main party, the BJP, they certainly want some changes within the party. As I've told, the structural changes within the state level, the certain key decisions to be given to vice president of the party also. So yes, certainly the leadership is more keen that changes be done within the Congress party, and the decision free hand be given to leaders to take decisions. And one more important thing, they want the balance between the senior leaders and the youngsters within the party. And as Rahul Gandhi always emphasized, the seniors also been given free hand and more important. But that did not happen in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, where the senior leaders like Gehlot and Kamal
Yes.
were given more importance. Whereas Jyotiraditya Scindia and Sachin Pilot were not, they've been slightly pushed back and given deputy chief minister post. So yes, Rahul Gandhi and other senior leaders also very keen that this is the right time to get the structural reform within the Congress party before they face the very important elections. Savila?
Yes, Jagdish, also many believe that the letter written was intended to thwart attempts to bring back Rahul Gandhi as party chief. As over the past 2 weeks, many Congress leaders have also pitched for his return. And also sources say that Rahul Gandhi is firm on not returning as Congress president, while he is, keen to continue to work for the party and also fight. And it is also said that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is also clear that she will remain as a general secretary. So what do you have to say on this? Will Rahul Gandhi take up this, this party chief, or he will continue as a normal leader?
See, now since Sonia Gandhi has clearly expressed her view, saying that she's willing to quit from the as interior president post, either Rahul Gandhi has to take a call on this. If not, a re-election has to be called in, because Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is also the general secretary of a key state of Uttar Pradesh.
Right.
So now the question comes now: who is going to take up the
Right.
going to become the party president? It has to be an outsider certainly, and a voting process has to be taken up to elect the new president. But there's a certain divide within the Congress party. Leaders from the Punjab unity, the Chief Minister, Captain Amrinder, clearly stating he wants the Gandhis to continue as the Rahul or Sonia as the party president. Because yes, the party can progress if the Gandhis are at the helm, if they are the president of the party. But certain leader to become, because once the new leader takes up the challenge of becoming the president, it will be a very tough job for him to balance both the seniors, the youngsters, as well as keeping his views within the party and running the party together. But now, interestingly, we need to wait and watch how, as the meeting is still underway, what could be the plan of Congress party, and will the current interim president Sonia Gandhi take a decision of getting Rahul Gandhi back in as the party president, or will be a new first face emerge to become the party president? Avila?
Yes, also Sonia Gandhi continue. What if Sonia Gandhi continues as president? Well, it is the most likely possibility, as all the members are expected to appeal to Sonia Gandhi to continue as party president. And also, what if Sonia Gandhi refuses in this situation? All the members can demand senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi only to reclaim the post, right?
The clamor has been going for a Gandhi member to be retained as a party president.
Right.
But yes, Sonia Gandhi is elected because she wants to concentrate on some other affairs of the party, maybe strengthening the party right from the grassroots level. Because what has happened right from 2019 till almost 1 year,
Right.
The Congress is seeing jitters in many of the state units, and more importantly, states like Madhya Pradesh, where it just lost to the BJP, and a certain amount was about to happen in Rajasthan as well. So yes, keeping this in mind, and keeping the very important Uttar Pradesh assembly elections also, which is going to happen in almost 1.5 years from now, and which is a very key state for the Congress party. This revamp is very important, and getting a new president at the earliest, a full-time president also is very important. Before once the house is set in order, it will be very easy for the Congress to function right from the grassroots level till the party presidency. So yes, this is going to be a very important decision, which is the make or break for the Congress party. What is finalized today, Avila?
Yes, Mr. Jagdish, also on this issue, BJP leader and Madhya Pradesh Cabinet Minister Narottam Mishra, compares Congress to school where headmasters child tops. He slams Congress for this step. What do you have to say on this?
One of the ministers speaking on the CWC meet clearly says that there is no clarity in terms of the
Right.
Congress party.
Right.
What has happened, if you look at the BJP, a time when the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee was leading the party, now time has gone, now a new fresh of air is coming to BJP.
Right.
Now it was the time BJP came to power in 2014, it was Rajnath Singh followed by Amit Shah, now JP Nadda. So certainly the outsiders are being given an opportunity to become the party president, MPs and MLAs in the BJP. But that's not happening in the Congress. What BJP clearly says, it's either the Gandhis been retaining power, retaining the party presidency since a very long time. The time Rajiv Gandhi passed away, it was Sonia Gandhi handling the affairs of the party, followed by Rahul Gandhi, then again Sonia Gandhi. So yes, the buck is stopping here, the Congress, the Gandhis only, but no outsider has been allowed to become the party president. What the BJP clearly is indicating, Avila.
Yes, also Jagdish, as Congress top decision making met virtually to discuss the leadership issue. Well, several party workers gathered at ICC headquarters raising slogans that no one except from the Gandhi family would be acceptable as party chief. Could you give me a detailed explanation on this?
Yes, the time the meeting was about to begin at the Congress headquarters at the Akbar Road in Delhi. Party workers from the different state units have assembled outside the party office and raised slogans saying that it has to be the party presidentship. It has to be either from the Gandhi family, Rahul, Priyanka, or either Sonia Gandhi. But that's not the fact of the matter. The thing is, looking at the complete scenario of what the Congress party structure is right now, certainly the Congress has to bite the bullet now and take a decision of getting a new first face to the party presidency. What has happened when Rahul Gandhi took over as the party president way back in 2012 also, they lost the Uttar Pradesh assembly election, followed by what happened in 2014 also, the Congress losing very badly to the BJP in the Lok Sabha election. So yes, they want to try out. The senior leaders in the party clearly have written a letter to Sonia Gandhi stating that the complete overall of the party, right from the grassroots level till the state chiefs, state units, till the party president, a certain revamp should be done for the benefit of the party and keep the functioning very smoothly, Avila. So yes, this is going to be a very important decision what the Congress party will take today, looking at the future challenges they are going to face in the elections ahead in Bihar and more importantly the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, maybe 1.5 years from now. And most importantly, the Lok Sabha election in 2023. So today the CWC meet underway is going to take a tough and a very important decision of who is going to head the Congress party in the days ahead, Avila.
Right. Also, Mr. Jagdish, I would like to ask you, the CWC meeting sees a strong request for Sonia to continue or for Rahul to take charge, but here in the case Rahul Gandhi and also Sonia Gandhi is not willing to take this. Do you think Priyanka Gandhi Vadra taking over remains a wish for many party leaders?
Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is already the in-charge General Secretary of Uttar Pradesh. Is handling the affairs of Uttar Pradesh as a General Secretary. But I mean, elevating her to the party president post would certainly won't go out with some leaders within the Congress party. For that, they have to call for a election process where Priyanka Gandhi also could be elevated as a party president. But yes, first the buck stops with Sonia Gandhi to continue as the interim president. If not, then it would be Rahul Gandhi. Now, if Rahul Gandhi is given the opportunity to become the party president, he certainly has a plan to completely see to that he makes some major changes within the Congress party, retaining the seniors as well as getting in the young leaders to see to that the party is completely revamped, Avila. But what decision is the CWC going to take once since Sonia Gandhi has clearly stated she is not going to continue as the interim party president? Now, who will the CWC pick up? Whether it be Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka or maybe a new face they want to get in to become the party president, Avila?
Yes, finally, Mr. Jagdish, I would like to ask you, the letter written, it is said, sources said that the letter was written on August 7th only. Is it so?
Yeah, it was written a bit early as itself. We're not clear of, for the sources, we're not clear of what was the date, but yes, certain leaders have written to the Congress president, Sonia Gandhi, clearly expressing their views for a complete change in the party structure. And more importantly, elect a new full-time party president, and even mentioning that Sonia Gandhi be continued as the party president, if not Rahul. So yes, the letter was written somewhere in the first week of August, stating that a clear change in the party structure as well as the party presidentship, Avila.
Yes, Mr. Jagdish, thank you so much for joining us on Live, Jagdish.